Hello, everyone, and welcome back to The Last Lap. As you can see, I am back in Matthew's crib once again. We're going to be recording this episode, this preview for Road America this weekend. We're going to be recording right here together. Second time we've done this on the channel for you guys, so make sure you guys subscribe to see more. Like this video, check us out on Instagram, all that good stuff. At The Last Lap News is our Instagram handle. And we're going to hop right into it. We got Road America this weekend. The Xfinity and the Cup Series will be racing there this year, this weekend. July 4th weekend, one of my favorite holidays of the year. I usually get on my red, white, and blue swag. I know you like to put your red, white, and blue swag on too. So definitely looking forward to this weekend at Road America. Sunday is July 4th. Yes, Sunday is July 4th, so Cup race will be on the 4th of July, so that'll be really cool to see. But we're going to break some news for you guys first. The only thing we have to talk about today is a big announcement, though, is that Trackhouse Racing actually is going to buy out Chip Ganassi Racing at the end of this season. So there were a bunch of rumors going around that Trackhouse is going to expand their team, but I don't think anybody expected this. I don't think anybody expected them to buy out an entire organization for next year. So, Matthew, what's your thoughts about hearing Trackhouse buying out Chip Ganassi Racing going into next year?
Well, it's definitely absolutely shocking news. Well, I heard there was going to be a major announcement coming up, and I saw they were in the NASCAR Hall of Fame setting things up. I'm like, oh, they're going to be announcing they're going to have a second car, and seeing how big it looks, it's like they're going to announce their driver as well for it. But this came out of nowhere. It's definitely great for Trackhouse Racing. We knew they were going to expand because of the next-gen cars and their new business model, and that's exactly what I thought it was going to be. But it's always the sad part about these things is we're going to see a team shut down. In this case, it's Chip Ganassi, and they may not have been as successful as like their IndyCar history or their sports car history. They still had some success, like Jamie McMurray in 2010 winning the Daytona 500 at Brickyard, Juan Pablo Montoya winning, and also starting Kyle Larson's career, who, by the way, Hart Larson has like half the Ganassi wins.
That's kind of sad, honestly.
but yeah, it's definitely it's sad to see that. You hate to see it, but it's always nice when you see a new empire, basically a new future empire taking over.
Yeah, and like Trackhouse isn't like, I don't think Chip Ganassi is necessarily shutting down. I think Trackhouse is just like buying them out. So I think most of the employees and everything will still be there, but it'll just be like Trackhouse running it. Like there might be a few employees that are lost, but it's not like the entire team is shutting down. It's more Trackhouse coming in and taking over. But that also leads into like another topic that we have to talk about is the drivers, because they stated that Daniel Suarez would stay with Trackhouse Racing for next season, so that leaves either Kurt Busch or Ross Chastain that will probably need to get bumped, or both of them could get kicked out and they could find somebody else to put in that second car as well. So, Matthew, what do you think about their options for this season for that second position? Who do you think a few drivers would be to put in that second ride for Trackhouse?
Well, they did say that those two drivers in Ganassi, they're like the top of their list for their second driver, as their second driver. My opinion, I think Ross Chastain should be in that car. Like, I know Kurt Busch is probably the smarter choice, but I feel like if all the rumors are going around, he's going to the second 2311 car. That's just my guess. So I think they're going to pick up Ross Chastain. Because Ross Chastain, extremely talented, sometimes a little too reckless. Like, he does some unnecessary things sometimes in the beginning of a race, but he's still extremely talented. And he just finished second in Nashville in Ganassi, so he has the talent to win. So I feel like Ross Chastain will be in that car. I mean, they can always choose somebody, like Ryan Newman, which I believe he's out because Keselowski is going to be in that car now for next year. So maybe Ryan Newman, but yeah, I think it's going to be Chastain.
Yeah, I've seen a couple different names thrown out besides the two Ganassi drivers, those two obviously being the top two. I've seen Ryan Newman thrown in there. I even saw Matt DiBenedetto thrown in there, and I'm like, that could happen, but probably not, because with Keselowski leaving, That'll probably mean DiBenedetto would go there, and I don't think he would cross over from Ford to Chevy like that, but it could happen. But yeah, I think one of those Chip Ganassi drivers is going to stay there. That's what I think.
Riley Herbst.
I think he's gonna stay in Xfinity for right now. But
He shouldn't even be in Xfinity, Ryan. What are you talking about?
I saw John Hunter Nemechek on that list actually on NASCAR.com's website. That would be a pretty solid pick as well for him kind of coming back to the Cup Series. But I don't know. We'll see.
A little too soon, for my opinion.
Yeah. There's a lot of different driver options out there, but as soon as we find somebody out, we'll let you guys know in our next episodes. But now we're going to transition into our picks for this week at Road America. Like I said, we have the Xfinity race and the Cup race, so I assume you want me to do my Xfinity pick first?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, also another announcement for Xfinity is that Jogas Racing will have 5 cars this weekend in the field. Kyle Busch will be in the 54 in an incredible paint scheme, by the way. It's like a
cookies, M&M, ice cream cookies.
Ice cream sandwich, M&M cookie cars. That's really cool. They've done some really cool paint schemes. I've never seen them try this much on Kyle Busch's Xfinity schemes, but they did really good.
All they've had is energy drinks, and now since he has his own brand, I guess M&M's basically took control of that Xfinity sponsors.
Yeah, but Kyle will be in the 54, and then Ty Gibbs will also be racing. He'll be racing in the 81, and I remember they used that number in the Cup Series at Talladega in
2013. Elliott Sadler, and he did not qualify for that race, by the way.
But yeah, Joe Gibbs Racing will have
he actually raced that car at Kansas too the same year.
Oh, okay.
He didn't make that race, but he crashed.
Yeah, but Joe Gibbs Racing will have 5 cars in the Xfinity Series this weekend. Ty Gibbs will actually have Monster on the car as well, so there'll be 2.
Finally,
there'll be 2 Monster cars on the track again, which is weird. But for my Xfinity pick, you already have to know.
It is weird.
You already have to know I have to pick Kyle Busch as my Xfinity pick, just because
of course
he won at COTA. So it doesn't really seem to matter where he races in Xfinity either, that he'll have a good chance of winning. So Kyle Busch is going to be my Xfinity pick. I might know yours, but you go ahead and tell me.
Why? I want to pick Kyle Busch. Dang it.
There's actually some really good options this week in the Xfinity Series. Like, Austin Cindric's a good pick.
Well, good thing I always have my second option, Ty Gibbs.
Okay.
Because, remember, he won Daytona Road Course in his first ever career start with Monster Energy on the hood. He's got Monster on that car. He's already won 2 races. This kid is the future right here. And he almost won last week if Austin Cindric almost choked that race, basically. But, yeah, I got Ty Gibbs since he decided to steal my pick.
That would be cool to see Ty Gibbs and Kyle Busch go at it for a win. That would be pretty cool.
Ty Gibbs basically looks up to Kyle Busch.
Yeah, if it comes down to that, that'd be really cool.
Mentor versus the future.
I mean, it's just like in the trucks with John Hunter and Kyle Busch. Maybe we can...
I don't know about that magnitude, but close enough.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes, but yeah, now you get your 3 Cup picks first, so tell me who you got.
Alrighty. Cup Series. Number 1, of course, has to be Kyle Larson. We all know why. He almost won 4 in a row last week, and until he pulled a Lightning McQueen in cars at the very beginning.
That was so dirty what NASCAR did on Instagram with that. I'm just going to throw it.
That was funny.
That was so dirty.
That was awesome.
Go ahead, but that was just dirty.
And he also finished second. The second Pocono race, too, Kyle Busch. So, Larson's my first pick automatically, and he won Sonoma the last time he ran a road course. And, of course, the second pick is going to be Chase Elliott, of course. We all know why as well, even though I feel like COTA, he got absolutely pure luck, and we all knew Larson was going to win that race, but still stronger road courses, so I got Elliott's my second. And then my third pick is going to, of course, be Kyle Busch for another obvious reasons. Just won last weekend, so he has all the momentum in the world for that. He's going to run Xfinity, which that always helps. And he's going to practice a qualifying, so he's getting all the right combinations right there. So he's going to be my third pick there.
Those were my first 3 picks, but thankfully I had backups as well. I don't really know who could beat those 3 guys this week, honestly, just with the tear that they've been on right now. It seems like Kyle Busch and Kyle Larson seem to be the 2 to beat right now. Martin Truex kind of started.
Kyle show. Martin
Truex kind of started strong, but he really hasn't shown up over the past few, at least 5-6 races, he hasn't really shown up. So
he's not looking good at
he's
all.
on my list of these picks, but I almost want to take him off. But I think I'm gonna pick. I'll start off with Truex. Why not? He'll be my main pick. He's been pretty good at the road courses historically. This year, not so much. Hasn't really been a factor, but I'll throw him in there as my first pick, and then my second pick will be Brad Keselowski because he's a pretty good road course racer as well. He might have ran at Road America before.
Yeah, but they were running
ran,
in 2010.
Series.
So
yeah. Brad Keselowski would be my second pick, and then my third pick is kind of a sleeper pick, but AJ Allmendinger will be my third pick. He'll be there racing the number 16 Kaulig racing car, so he'll be my third pick. Not sure if he'll be able to get up there and mix it up with the Cup guys or not. I know he raced at the Daytona road course.
And Coda, he finished top 5.
Oh, okay. I didn't watch Coda, so didn't know that. But yeah, maybe AJ Allmendinger can steal a win up there as well and get me 1 point, even though it's only worth 1 point. But yeah, I think that's it for our picks and our news as well. So is there anything else we need to talk about, or are we done? We'll wrap it up.
Yeah, I think we're done.
Road America is a really cool track. I'm so glad it's finally on the Cup schedule. It's 14 or 15 turns and a lot of really fast straightaways. So definitely looking forward to Road America. It's been on the Xfinity schedule for forever, and finally the Cup cars are there as well. So I'm excited. We're excited. We're ready to get this 4th of July weekend kicked off. Hang out, drink some drinks, eat some good food, barbecue, all that stuff, and watch a good race on Sunday. So that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for this episode, and we'll see you guys in the next one.